Hi guys, it's Digitized Pro back with the 5th HTML tutorial. I think if that's not right, then the number will appear on the screen, but I think it's the 5th anyway. So for this video, my mouse cursor is flashing. Can you see that? For this video, we are going to be adding an image, embedding an image into the web page. So if we just open up Notepad++, this is what we did in the previous previous tutorial. We added a link, and the ones before that we added simple text and did the syntax and all that stuff. So if we just launch Chrome, this is what we did previously. My screen recording software makes everything not full screen when you click on it, and that's the link there. Sorry, went all weird there. And like I said, in this video we are going to be adding images, and really, what's a website without images? You're going to use them for something, whether it's just your logo or if it's a whole portfolio thing where you put all your images on. Images are a very useful thing to know. So, enough talking, let's just get straight to it. So we're just going to choose where we want to put the image in this document. So if you put it below the paragraph, it's going to appear below the paragraph. If you put it below the link, it's going to appear there and everything. So we're just going to choose go below the paragraph, but above the link, so in between those two ones. And we're going to start by opening the image tag. So open angle bracket IMG, standing for image, and SRC standing for source. So the source of the image, the URL, and that's what we're going to get onto next to. So equals open speech mark, close speech mark, Notepad++ nicely finishes that off for you. And then inside here we're going to put the URL, not the UL, the URL, and that will we'll move on to that in a bit. And then you're going to want to put write ALT or type it or whatever, or code it, and then equals open speech mark, close speech mark. And basically what alt means, I don't know what it stands for, but or if it just means alt, it's the text that appears if an image doesn't fully display. The text you see there, like image failed to display or something like that, is what you can put there. You can write image failed to display, but if it fails to display, you might want the user to know what the image is meant to be. So for now, we're just going to write text, and then you want to close the angle bracket, and don't forget to save that. And then we're going to open up Chrome, and then we're going to say a lot in this video. How many times have I said it? Probably too many. And we'll search on Google Images. What should we search for? Let's just search for Google with 2 O's. And which one should we go for? That's cool. I like that. That's a very creative Google. So we're going to view the image and copy this link at the top, because obviously that's the URL for this image, and then we're going to paste it in where we wrote URL there. And then the text, we're going to write something like cool Google image, in case it fails to display and someone would like to know. And so that's that URL done, but just to make sure that this piece of text appears below there and not like in the center, kind of next to it, we're going to do a space and put the break tag, which is probably, I would say it's one of the most useful tags in HTML. So open angle bracket /BR. You don't need to open the tag, you just do that, and that shows there as a break in the code, meaning there'll be a break or a new line started on the web page. So like I said, very useful. So we're going to save that, run in Chrome, and there we go. There is the image, and the link is appearing. I can't speak today. Appearing down there, and this is the image. But then you come across the problem that the image is saved here, and if that changes or gets taken down, then you're kind of screwed, because it's not going to be there anymore. So you're going to want to, if we just go back there, save the image. So right click, save image as, and I have kind of already saved that, previously saved the image, and make sure you save it in the same folder. So if we go to desktop and go into HTML, that's where this is. If you go all files, you'll see that I've got first web page there that we are doing. So save it. If you've already got something the same name, change it if you don't want to, but we're just going to replace that now. And the reason why we're saving it in the same folder or directory is so we can here, instead of writing the whole source of it in our documents, just write whatever it's called. So Google underscore image, and yeah, that's it. And then dot jpg for JPEG. If you don't do that, it'll be like, that ain't an image. And it's still cool Google. I really cannot speak today. It's still the text cool Google image. Wow, I cannot speak. And we can go back there and we'll go here, refresh the page, and it's still there, but we've changed the URL because it's now saved in our documents. So then you come across the problem that this image is way too big and it's going to take up the whole web page. So as you can see here, nicely they've given us the pixel dimension there, but if you don't, then on Google Chrome, if you hit F12, it won't actually look like this because I have pretty messed up my F12. You can go right down there, and that probably won't appear on yours unless you've broken it like me. Well, no, I haven't really broken it, but and then you're going to click the little search button and hover over it, and it's the image there. Why am I zooming in? Wrong thing. There. And apparently it says it's 901 by 601. Which one do we try? But control. Okay, let's just exit. I think control 0 just resets it to its normal page. Okay, so that's the normal size. F12, hover over, and yep, it is 1280 pixels by 853. So exactly the same as it says there, but it might not actually appear up there in your image that you have chosen. So we're going to then you want to go back to the image, and in between the closing speech mark and closing angle bracket, you're going to put a space there and write style, because it's the style of the image, equals open speech mark, close speech mark, inside there width, colon, and then you're going to put the number in there of the pixels. So that was 1280 px for pixels, and then separate the width from the height with a semicolon and write height colon, and it was something like 853 pixels, and that's done. So we can save that, head back, we can close this because we don't need this anymore, and F5 is exactly the same because we haven't changed the image. So then you're going to want to go and manipulate the image for it to suit you. So you want to play around with the pixels. Don't like make them both the same number if they're like rectangular, because then it's going to appear squished or stretched or whatever. And I think personally the thing that makes a website look most unprofessional is if the image is stretched, and that really annoys me when you see stretched images on like people's homework, or someone does work and they've got stretched images. You just want to shoot them. But no, really, I don't encourage violence. Don't go around shooting anybody who stretches an image, but tell them to fix it for next time. So you can half that to get 640, I think that will be, and half of that is 426.5, and I am such a clever math magician. Really, I do not know my words today. I'm not a math magician. That's like a mixture between a mathematic person and a magician. No, I wrote down the pictures of it beforehand so I wouldn't have a mind blank in the middle. So we're going to run it, and there you can see it is smaller, and again you can keep, we don't need that anymore, we can keep manipulating. Oh, I just realized that I ran it again even though I already had it up. But anyway, you can just keep manipulating the image, get it to be the right size, but I'm not going to do that for you because you can do that yourself, because sorry, my watch went off again. You can do that yourself because you're a clever math magician. It's an inside joke now, guys. You all know what I mean when I say math magician. you know your maths, and if you're really that bad, then just Google it, or use a calculator or anything, or something like that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thanks for leaving a like down below. And if you go across from that like button, there's that nice little subscribe button, and hit that if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video, where we embed an image or a sound clip or something like that. So see you next time.